Hello everybody, and Tiefling Bard, played by Hester. How you do?
Hello, gamers.
And certainly not least, we got Styrex, our Tiefling Elementalist, played by Neorak. Hello.
Hello.
Hello. Okay, since this is our first session, we're just gonna hop into it, huh?
Bring
Okay.
it on.
Let's go.
Go.
Oh my god. Let's set the mood. A rocking world. The creak of boards, the spattering of wave and rain, the crack of lightning, the muffled sound of sailors conversing and shouting orders. The world outside this captain's cabin is far from calm. But the cabin is bereft of its steward, bereft of anyone other than you four. He's out, on duty, somewhere out there fighting the waves and the wind. But do not worry. This is rather calm for a storm on Kasai's seas. He ushered you into this less cramped space that can be found in his cabin, where he has a furnace roaring, soothing the ache in the toes and in your fingers, to give you some privacy to discuss your journey tomorrow. You have been at sea for a few days now, and before then, you traveled on horseback through the Protectorate's main island. But that's all in the past now. What is on your mind now is the imminent future. Since tomorrow is the day you will reach the island of Domakan and land by the port city of Persoy. But your journey doesn't end there. You have been leading Sol, this Vistani, around for some time. But tomorrow it is his turn, taking you from Persoy to the mountainous heartland of Domakan, to Barovia. You are all seated around a square table, the dining table, tucked away a little bit to the side of this cabin. The center is, of course, occupied by the captain's desk, acting as a bit like a throne whenever he has visitors in his palace. But in here, it's cosily lit by the dancing fire from the furnace and some strategically placed lanterns. The frugal dinner that you were given has already been consumed, and the cutlery been pushed to the side. In this kind of weather, your appetite has not been the greatest either way. What's left on the table are 4 sturdy mugs and a bottle or two of wine. Its purplish red liquid sloshing in pace with the waves outside. You gaze upon each other's faces, who are gently illuminated by the soft orange glow. You might know each other's names and some tidbits here and there, but you are really staring into the face of strangers. Suko, could you begin by describing your character for us? Their features and demeanor right now in this room.
So you see a rather tall, strong build woman, dark skin and gray hair and slowly faded to white. Simply tied up into a ponytail behind her back. She sit on the chair, cross-arm, keeping to herself, being rather quiet, just silently observing the room and her now party members.
All right, then, Leonard.
Do you see a brown-haired, blue-eyed, half-elf, rather tall, hands behind his head, leaning back, just trying to chill a little bit, look at these other people, eager to speak up any given moment.
Thank you. And Zol?
Sol is average height for a tiefling. He has a beard with golden eyes. His horns arch from the top of his head going backwards, and you could see his soul mark edge within his neck. As of right now, he is fiddling with his lute, minding his own business.
Okay. And lastly, Styrax.
You see a short tiefling with blue skin, pointy ears, long hair, red eyes with pitch black background in the eyes, her horns trying to make the same shape as her hair, and she's just trying to still studying the appointments that the Protectorate assigned her.
All right. Lying a little bit discarded there in your mind, but you don't want to really look at it, is the slightly crumpled letter of the invitation to Barovia and to the Countess. The Protectorate, of course, made a copy of it, but as a sign of legitimacy, it is here with you, the original. Always on your mind. Is there something you want to say to each other in this eye of the storm?
I think Leo is going to speak up and say, well, finally we're gonna be in that island. Take us some time to get here, huh? I hope, Sol, you're prepared to guide us, you know?
Yes, I've been in and out for this country. I am more than confident to guide you through this desolate land of my home.
Great.
Make sure to keep the Leller safe. Cause if that's destroyed, the diplomacy between the Protectorate and the Countess will just gone.
We'll take good care. That's just so you know, I have like some knowledge in survival and stuff, so if you ever want to like ping pong ideas or something, where to go, you can always talk with me, you know?
No worries. If I think something that will help us survive, I will surely to voice my opinions.
Yeah, because I had like a few courses back, you know. Pretty good at it.
So, you're a noble, I guess.
Yeah. Quite the important noble, I might add, but, well, semantics, right?
What's your experience with the wild? Did you learn it through books or experience it for yourself?
I mean, we had this kind of like this practice kind of thing, you know, and when I made the survival course, you know, we had like a group. I was like kind of the leader, and you know, kind of used like the sun, you know, and like tracks to like find our way.
Soul will look up and just chuckle. He's like,
Ah, a baby to the wild. Don't worry, I'll take care of you.
I'll think I'll be fine. But thank you, of course. I mean, it's after all your job to get us through here.
Of course, if you're dead, I'm dead by the Protectorate, so I have no choice but to follow the order.
Amazing.
Styrax will keep staring at the book and say, "Do you really think that a course can save you from the wild?"
Let's just say that learning from the course of your school is far more different than the experience itself. You shall see, and you have to adapt.
I think, you know, I'll be fine. I have a lot of experience in some way, a lot of things. I think I will be mighty fine. And after all, I mean, we're a group here, right? We're always working together. So I think, you know, we can keep each other in check. And what's with the other two here? What do you think about our our journey through Barovia?
I'm here to do my jobs, and only my jobs.
Great.
As far as I know, I'm only here because of the Countess and to advise you.
But yeah, it's probably a vampire, right? Pretty cool.
There's a high chance, but still, nothing is for certain.
Actually, I was wondering, you know, I kind of heard like vampires are always super hot, right? Is that like, did they just change to become super hot when they like became a vampire, or like, they just choose hot people, or?
Styrax will laugh. It's not like that, darling. It depends on the situation, and also depends on how they use their powers.
Oh, okay. Well, that's fine. We'll see, I guess.
And as he hearing the sentence came out from Leo's mouth, Daphne just silently narrows her eyes and look at Leo.
Anything on your mind, Daphne?
No.
I'm checking out.
Checking out if you to see if you're gonna get us killed or not. Yes.
Ah, don't worry. You know,
Hmm.
I'm good at what I can do, you know?
I saw Judge when I see your actions in play.
Great. Gonna do good battle brothers here. Or, you know, sisters. Whatever. You know.
Before we arrive, do you want to go over the traveling path we're gonna take? So we have a plan to know where to go, essentially.
Sure. Walk us through.
Beneos Bex, is there like, do I carry around a map of Barovia?
No, you don't.
Or, oh, okay. Like, is there like a way for me to show, like, is there a map somewhere so I could show to everyone like Barovia is, or no?
Uh, there's probably a map on the cabin, on the captain's desk. The thing is, whatever is on the in the middle of Domicon, there's no detail at all. You only know the coastline. You don't know what the inside of Domicon looks like when you peer down upon the map.
Okay. So, okay. So we'll look aloud and doesn't see a map that will help him, so he'll um, stand up and just explain it, and here we go.
Well, the Valley of Barovia, it takes 2 weeks at most to travel through. It is covered with forests and it is surrounded by mountains. Rivers are accompanied with them. For our purpose of travel, we have to go here to go towards the Countess. There are settlements that we would potentially go by. Hopefully, they are kind enough to offer some supplements for us. But at most, this travel will take some time to go through. Any questions so far?
By
What?
by long time, what do you mean exactly? How many days? How many hours?
Well, most the caravan I was in before I met you, it will take around 2 weeks. But since I'm traveling with you, I have a feeling dangers will come and get us. So expect traveling slowly and cautiously.
Yeah, why don't you just talk about like dangerous entities you might see, interact with, just so we get a feel of what to look out for.
Well, the forest that surrounds Barovia has contained many, many animals and monstrosities. If we met those monstrosities, let's just hope that it won't kill us all.
And also, Bex, is there any other dangers that tell?
Um, other than things that stalk the night. During the winter, the temperature can drop quite a lot, but it's early autumn right now, so shouldn't be a problem for some time.
Okay. I relay that information, and I'll say,
And that's about it. I think that's all I have knowledge so far.
Yeah, you kind of know around Barovia, right? Because you're kind of on here, right? Understand that correctly?
Yes, I was born here. Correct. I have traveled from the outside and in, but I don't spend my time here. I'm part of a traveling caravan. We entertain the people and make money, but in time we usually come back. And when you meet me, seems like I was coming back to Barovia either way. So You've come to get me in prime time.
Great. And why did you think we're running in trouble because of you? Is there anything we need to know, or?
Well, usually the caravan has at most 25 people. Well, us, presumably, is just us four traveling through the forest of Barovia. Now, the numbers would scare many, many dangers.
Well, I mean, we look quite threatening, so maybe they'll let up.
Hopefully, that's the case.
And so we'll sit back down and start filling with his loot again.
There's wine on the table. Just so you know.
Get drunk.
Free wine.
Leo will probably pick up a bottle and be like, anyone want something? Maybe last time we get it for a while.
Thanks, but no. I'll pass this time.
Sure.
Is there any cup on the table?
Yeah, everyone
Cup
has
or glass?
a mug, I think.
Daphne will, like, just subtly push the mug towards you. Push her mug towards you.
Perfect. I didn't want to drink alone. And I'll give her and myself some the wine. Do successful traveling and diplomacy.
Do that.
And doing your job.
Yes. And do that.
I hope you get more enthusiastic if you drink. And he's gonna start drinking his wine.
Daphne will do the same.
It's more of a like this kind of sailor wine where it's kind of like coarse on your palate, but very, very warming.
Better. Oh well. What time is it exactly? Oh, sorry, go ahead.
It's past dinner time. The
Okay.
sun has set, the moon is out, but it's hidden by the stormy, dark clouds outside. All right.
Yeah.
That's it.
You drink. You have some more chit chats, but eventually you find your way to your own respective cabins and try to find some sleep. And the day after, you travel. You disembark from the ship in the port city of Savoie. It's not a busy port, not by any means. You are by far the biggest, if not the only ship casting off anchor here. But there are still some people working, some dock hands who work with the crew of your ship to help you bring down all of your packing and the 4 riding horses that the Protectorate has given you. They're a little bit worse for wear. It's been a rough trip over the seas. But they are, with a little bit of hay and water, standing on solid ground for an hour or two, they're fine. You say your farewells to the captain and to the crew, and Sol takes the lead and slowly takes you from the docks through the city and out into the boreal forest that surrounds it. The city is quite abandoned. Many empty houses, a lot of gaunt faces, and immediately as you leave your ship behind, there are people vying for fares of transportation on the ship into other islands, or from where you left Kanbaldar, the capital. You travel many days on the small forest paths of Persoy. It's uneventful, but you take it easy, as Sol told you to do. You might hear a few wild animals here and there, but nothing accosts you. There are several villages that you pass that either barely make it by or have been completely abandoned. Many days of sleeping underneath the stars or cloud. But one pale afternoon, as you have been traveling continuously upwards into the landscape, over hill and past, not full mountains, but close to it, you come to a peculiar point in your travel. A point where Sol has told you that we're close to the border of Barovia. A tree nearby is full of ravens that screech quite a lot. Very chirpy. A little bit unusual. But the thunder is stolen by this thick wall of mist about 20 meters ahead of you. It has been continuously become more and more misty on your travels this day, but not like this. In front of you, the mists coalesce and thicken to the point where you cannot see anything beyond them. And you all stop in the middle of the road, looking at it, befuddled.
Oh, anything you can tell us? Is this normal?
Is this normal, Bex? In Soul's eyes?
Yeah, from your childhood.
Okay. Soul will take a deep breath and say,
Ah, home sweet home. Here we are. Once we step through the mess, we're on track, bit of.
Great. Well, everyone keep their eyes out. If this keeps continuing, it's gonna be hard to see anything approaching us.
Bexxy, one question: did the ravens came through the mist, or
No, they were sitting here.
okay.
But you came.
Are we?
Yeah, let's shall.
and Soul will start guiding everyone through the mist.
All right. You approach this white wall obscuring the world. Can everybody make me a perception with intelligence as you get closer? Woohoo! First roll.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Leo will put one hand on his rapier.
Mm.
Ready.
Yes.
Good 10.
Okay. Let's see. Daphne and Styrex. As you get closer to the mists, you take a good hard look at it, you know, a little bit wary of what is this. And you notice that beyond, it's not entirely formless. It's not just a wall. There seems to be moving. Was that a face? Is that a hand clawing towards me?
They draw her sword and put her hands out to like stop others from moving.
Mm-hmm.
There's something. Be careful.
I mean, we could go in a formation, trying to protect someone that's might have some trouble.
Get behind me, Mr. Noble.
Don't worry. But our vampire lady over there, maybe she needs some protection.
Did you just call me vampire?
No, I mean like knows about vampire lady. I guess is the better term. Oh, sorry, it's like kind of like a taboo.
I think we should, go in a formation. There's something that might come. Still don't know what.
Let's surround her and get ready and move forward.
Daphne will draw her, also take out her shield and move to the front.
All right.
Styrax will prepare the crossbow and follow Daphne.
Leo will go at the side of Daphne and like trying a little bit more to the right to cover anything that could come from the right.
All right. You take those final steps towards the mist in this new formation of cautiousness. You have to quite forcibly egg your horses on, command them to enter into this phenomenon. They all thrust and move their heads about and stomp in place. They're scared. But you have a job to do. And one after the other, and keeping the formation still a little bit more loose, you step into that white nothingness. The temperature drops. A chill goes over your spine. Did somebody touch your back? Was that somebody who touched my thigh? But there's nobody there. Only the mists caressing you. There also a very, very faint sound of moaning voices. Whispering in your ears. Far too close, but whipping your head around. There's nothing there. It started to become claustrophobic. Can hardly see your friends in this formation that you have created. 30 centimeters in front of your face is almost completely obscured. And this white fog slips into your lungs, filling it with ice. It's getting hard to breathe. It's getting hard to stay calm. But when you're at that breaking point, where you need to call out, or start hyperventilating, or to turn around and go back, you're suddenly through. On the other side.
Oh, well.
Look back to see if everybody is still with her.
The formation broke up a little bit more, but you're all there.
I feel like there would have a lot more information would have been good. If this is normal, at least.
Mm.
Is it like going through that a very difficulty, Bex?
That's what everybody else felt, but you. You just went through a wall of mist and got a little bit moist. So you have no idea why they're freaking out.
Okay.
Well, I'm quite used to it. And you're just a bunch of babies. So let's start walking up.
Or, yeah. So, will there be more moaning voices around us, or is it all now?
That's normal. Don't worry.
Great.
Or is it the land becoming unwelcoming to those that are not invited?
Not sure if that's how it works. I mean, we are invited after all.
Mm.
Sol, do you have any recall of someone going with the same feeling as we did? Or
So for the Vistani,
Mhm.
that does it like
You
does
have
Soul
never-
recall like
You have
Soul
never heard about any other Versanian complaining or talking about
Okay.
moaning voices or something like that.
Okay.
Well, I don't recall or any of my companions.
Oh, sorry.
Oh God, boss fight.
I look around.
the
I
timing,
look around.
the timing, oh my god.
Never, felt The same as you have described. An ominous feeling.
Next time you lead anyone through them, let them know that they're like kind of, I don't know, very dangerous to go through this mist. Like we almost got in trouble there. Kind of icy lung and stuff. Kind of
I
crazy.
give you.
Hmm.
I shall let them know.
Great. Okay. Keep going.
All right. There are some things that you immediately notice on this other side of this wall. There's heavy mist here, hanging like white tendrils in between every tree and every stone. Before stepping in here, the boreal forest was green and lush and thick. But here, it is slightly more dead. Like all of these trees are at the end of their lifetime. But there's no variation. They all are seniors, gnarled, twisted, and does not sport that many needles of green. The ground is muddy. There's very little grass. And here and there are black pools of water that sits like mirrors around the roadway. And the trees loom on the both sides of this road, embracing you and guiding you forward. It is also darker here. Looking up, it's like there's mists above the trees. Like a perpetual, deep and thick cloud cover. Far too close to the ground than it should be. And there are no rays of sunlight that pierce through it.
This place kind of sucks. Honestly, I'm sorry if I've offended you, so, sorry. But I mean, like, is this just always like this, or will it get brighter?
It's my home. It's always been like this. A beautiful, beautiful place like this.
So we'll crouch down, pick up a patch of dirt, and show it to everyone. It's like,
Look at this moisture. You have never see something like this somewhere else.
I've not looked at much moisture, but sure thing.
Well, I suggest let's not hang around here for much longer. There's more to see.
and so we'll turn around and start marching onward.
Alright? You take the first steps into this strange and mysterious land.
Styrax will sigh and follow Sol looking to her surroundings.
He will try to stay as high alert as she can. Try to be aware of her surrounding.
Right.
Yeah, Leo's joining Sol in the front.
And you travel forward in a steady pace into the last hours of the afternoon that you have left of the day to travel in. Anything you discuss during this leg of the journey?
As Styrax will actually ask Sol, is there by any chance any story you tell either outsiders or children about the mist?
Is there like a nursery rhyme Bex for that the Vistani told to their children?
Yeah, it might be now. Let's do an intelligence check. Let's check that out. See what
Okay.
happens. Just a pure intelligence.
Just pure intelligence.
Yes. Yeah. You remember how it goes, but it's kind of like a lullaby of told to children when they leave Barovia for trade journeys that the Vistani do. A lullaby to not feel homesick. They do talk about the omnipresence of the mists shielding and embracing you. So it's seen as a positive quirk of these sacred homelands that the Vistani have.
Okay.
But they always been there, basically.
Okay. Sol will reply and say, "Yes, there is, but it's been so long ago that I've forgotten how it goes. But I know the tune." Then Sol will bust out his lute and play the chords that goes along with the lullaby.
Oh! Let's do a little quick performance. Let's do art and craft together with this. Well, this is pure recall of trying to remember these chords. So let's do it with intelligence. So you have rank 2 in that, right?
Yes.
So you just add your proficiency bonus on top of your intelligence. And
Okay.
Yeah.
13.
I mean, sometimes you falter and wait, was it like this? But after a few go-arounds, you remember it and can play it sufficiently.
Then after the performance, Sol will go,
Something like that.
Interesting nonetheless. And Styrax will write something on her notepad.
Gotta record, huh?
Mhm.
Oh, now it comes. Don't shoot your pants.
the music is made what's it, like L.A. Noir, if you played that and you record something evidence.
Uh-huh.
The
Oh, it does
music
that?
just perfectly.
Oh, okay, I see.
the music just say, "You have recorded this."
Yeah. All right. But let's switch it up. Anything else you do during this afternoon?
Um, is it is the sun like slowly setting down? Like, is it late afternoon, as you said? Correct.
Oh yeah, it is. You can't really tell
Okay.
by the sun itself, by just the amount of daylight and how orange the light is.
Okay. So we'll look back and say, wait. So, does Sol know that any encampments near or villages, and stuff like that?
You know that there's about 2 days travel to the closest settlement, which is Barovia, the village of Barovia. So you will probably have to camp
Yeah.
twice
Yeah.
before then.
So we'll look back to everyone and say,
Seems like the sun is setting down. Let's establish camp.
Your thing, guide.
Sure.
All right.
do I roll something to see if a place that is suitable for camping?
You know that just a few minutes more, perhaps half an hour of travel, there's going to be a stone structure that you can rest your back against and make camp at. If you just
Okay.
continue down the road.
Yeah, I'll relay that to everybody and say,
There's a structure near. It's a suitable place for us to camp. It's a couple more minutes of travel. Let's get going before the night starts to come.
and on our way, we shall.
All right. And 30 minutes later, as Sol described, there is indeed a stone structure that comes in your way, but it's quite understated. As the already darkened shine of the early autumn sun began to fade in the early evening, the fog spills out of the forest to swallow up the road behind you. Ahead, jutting from the impenetrable woods on both sides of the road, are high stone buttresses looming grey, black, and green in the fog. Huge iron gates hang on the stonework. Dew cling with cold tenacity to the rusted bars. And two headless statues of armed guardians flanked the gate, their heads now lying among the weeds at their feet. They greet you with only silence.
Quite the structure you have here in this land.
Yep, that's the place.
Is there like people inside?
It's only a gate.
So so there's no guards guarding it.
No, it's well, from what you can see, seems abandoned, crumbled. This is the outer gate of the side of Barovia, and you know that once you go through the gate, on the other side of it, there's a spot where you can lean up against the stonework and be a little bit shielded from the wind.
Well, this stone structure is perfect for, for the conditions. Does the walls will block the wind so we don't have to shiver in the cold and offer some protection against something that might attack us while we can.
Yeah, having one side secured is definitely nice. But that's a weird way to greet travelers with an abandoned gate. Well, guess everything else has been weird.
Quite, yes.
And so we'll start walking up to the gate. Is there a lock to it or it just opens?
Now you know that the Countess always greets travelers with open arms. So when you step up to the gates, there's a and they open on their own, beckoning you in.
Well, someone's expecting us. Let's head inside.
Right.
Okay, you'll walk through.
Yeah, but before Styrax will actually try to see if there's any kind of a special symbol in both the statues on the head of the gate or in the gate.
Oh, yeah. See if there are any symbols of note. Make me. This would just be a perception intelligence to spot it beyond, underneath the moss and the decay, the vines.
16.
16. Top of the gate, right here is a raven, with its wings open and with a shield behind it. It reminds you, how much do you have any? You don't have any academics history, do you?
No, only vampirism.
Okay. Well, then it's just a raven with its wings open on a shield.
Yeah.
Okay. And Cyrix, since you're the one who lingers the longest before stepping in, soon as your horse is cleared a few meters beyond the gate, there's a and the gate closes behind you. But no matter. Soul leads you to just the side of the road. There are some stones here has fallen off, where you can lean on or sit on. And indeed, you are safe from the gentle breeze that goes through this place. But for some reason, do not disturb the mists hanging in the air. And you make up camp. You have fallen into a little bit of a ritual habits from camping with each other for almost 2 weeks now. So, like a well-oiled machine, you are able to sit down and eat some rations. And now I'm going to start counting them. So, remove 1 ration from your inventory. Oh, that's the wrong one. Should be this one. No?
Huh?
Yeah,
What?
can I-
Here.
Uh-oh.
There we go.
Ooh.
Ooh. Wait.
Yeah. Can I say that before we sit down, set up camp, Daphne will do her routine scouting the perimeter, like securing the perimeter. Make sure that the area around the camp are relatively safe before sitting down and resting.
Okay. Hmm. Let's see. For this, make me a survival cunning as you take your little route around it.
Okay, you got it.
Yeah.
No, it's not bad.
11. Yeah, no, you don't find anything other than night birds. But what you do here as you're about to return back to the camp, far off into the distance, seemingly to the northeast, is a wolf howling in the night.
Do I see any tracks of wolves in the areas around us?
Make me a survival intelligence for that, please.
We're all so low for a huntress, huh?
No, sadly not. You don't see
Mm.
any tracks. There are some, find some deer tracks and birds and stuff like that, but nothing that is recent or fresh or resembles a wolf.
Right. With that knowledge in mind, Daphne will return to the camp.
Alright? I think they're rather used to you doing this little ritual. Or?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so you know when she's coming back. You have eaten your rations, you made your fire. What do you talk about?
As Styrax will say, there's something miss here. Did the door open by itself? By any chance?
Yeah, I mean, it's probably some cool magic, right?
Because
assume.
it did close as soon as all of us went inside.
Yeah, I mean, something magic can do. I think. Not really dabbled too much into it, but Are you worried?
It's interesting. The mist, the gate opened itself. I guess after all, the invitation was right.
Well, I would hope so. Otherwise, we'd go here for nothing, which would be very annoying.
The lands are dead, corrupted and tainted. I'm not surprised by it. if there's any strange form of magic that open and close a gate. That should be the last thing we worry about.
Let's not bring ourselves to sorrow beyond moody. Let's lighten up a bit. And Soul will bring his lute out and plays a
soft but joyful tune.
All right. In the major scale.
Yes. Do I? Wait. I want to make this interesting.
Oh, okay.
Do I roll or do I play in real life?
It's up to you.
All right. Here we go. You know this song.
I do.
Yeah.
Don't give me copyright issues.
Oh, too late. Now just play the,
15 seconds is fine.
Yeah.
Let's gather around for everybody, cooking our food in our fire. Something about chords and happy songs and cooking. Epic solo, guitar solo, guitar solo. And there we go.
Hey.
Very nice.
Don't want copyright Bex.
Thank you.
Daphne narrows her eyes more and look at you.
what?
What?
What's wrong, Daphne?
Nothing. She looks at you while sharpening her sword.
Oh god.
Well, ain't that menacing?
Is it? I don't think something as preparation should be counted as intimidating. At least that wasn't my intention.
Well, it's better for you to be menacing, since it helps, abide the trouble. Alright, who gets to have first watch? While we are in a stone structure, I don't want to take any chances for us to get attacked.
Oh yeah. Always watches, as always. I can take the first watch. Someone wants to join me?
I'll take the second watch.
And I'll take the third. Styrix, you get the last watch.
Alright.
Well, we need to be up and moving in the morning when the sun first rise. Have a great.
Then Soul will go to his encampment and start sleeping.
Okay. All right. Do you have a tent? Or is it just
Do I
a
have a
bedroll?
tent?
Do you have a
Ah,
tent?
bed.
Okay.
Bedroll. Bedroll.
Okay.
Oh, God.
You tell me.
Bed- yes, bedroll.
Okay.
Double check my notes. Yes.
I do have a tent.
Yeah. And I think it's 10 for 2, right?
Yeah.
Because I think well, I don't have anything, and we're used to for 2 weeks, so probably sleeping somewhere there. Well, not right now.
Yeah, you might have felt pressured, Daphne, to have Leo in your tent.
Daphne doesn't mind.
Alright.
She's just- If Leo doesn't mind, like Daphne sleeping with like her sword next to her.
Fine.
Okay. So, finish your chit chat. Then, one after the other, you head to bed. Except for, it was Daphne who had the first one, or
Leo.
Leo?
Leo.
Okay, Leo. Give me a perception intelligence as you keep watch. And is there something you do during your watch?
Yes. But first I need to not write things wrong.
11. Okay.
One better than before. Getting up from here. Yeah, he's probably gonna look out for a bit, and then he's gonna take out the book that he's taken with him.
Mhm.
There's a few stories in it. Starts reading on it a little bit. After a while it's gone, he kind of gets not that interested anymore in the book. Puts it away. Pulls out the paper he has with him.
Mhm.
And he's like sitting at it, open pen, like ink at the side, and yeah, it's like trying to figure out how to start writing something.
Mhm.
And he's like doesn't really know, and it's like, see, he's all right about how everything here is kind of crazy, and he's keeping the team together so they don't get scared.
Mhm.
And he's like, well, I guess sometimes else. No, whatever. Let's focus on looking out.
Mm.
And he'll put it away again. And the rest of the watch, he'll just look out, try to think about how to word things.
Right. An hour passes. It's quite boring. It's very dark. A little bit chilly. Sit close by the fire. When there is a crack of a twig snapping almost completely behind you. You whip around and you
A little rapey.
come face to face with a wolf's head. But it's not snarling. It's not moving any closer. It's not growling. It's just staring at you with its deep yellow eyes.
Yeah. Leo will remember some of the tactics against wild animals, and he'll be like standing his ground and being like menacing. And in order to, not get the wolf to the idea that he's like weak or something.
Mm-hmm.
And he will then like shout out so the rest can hear. Got a wolf here. Not aggressive right now, but more people probably
As soon as
better.
you shout, the wolf kicks into motion and runs away. And you, all of you other people, come awake after an hour of rest, just falling into your deep sleep.
So we'll sit up straight in his barrel and say, what's wrong? You, what's wrong?
Do you
Oh.
say wolf?
Yeah,
Wolf!
I thought there might have been a few more. They usually come in packs, so I'm surprised that this one was alone.
Hmm.
He also seemed not too menacing. Well, sorry to wake you up. It seems like I've scared him, understandably so. I, learned quite a few tactics for that. So I'm not too surprised, but,
Surprising. Is it my turn, I guess? For watch? Yeah, since we all...
You have about an hour left on your watch, Leo.
And I think I take the second. I think
Oh, whoops.
it's fine.
Well, got still a little bit to go. Again, I apologize. I thought, wolves usually come in packs.
No,
Well,
don't apologize. It's good to stay alert.
right. I think so too.
Yes.
Well,
Then-
try to get back to sleep.
Yep, I shall.
Then stretching his arms up and just flop down to his sleeping position once again.
Right. You guys go to bed once more and fall asleep eventually, leaving Leo with another hour. You sit there and think, Leo?
I mean, how far? It was like right, pretty close to me, the wolf, right?
Yeah, it snuck up on you pretty good.
Yeah, I'll like check for like some sort of anything in the ground or something that the wolf left behind, some tracks,
Oh,
just to see if anything is special, because this seems just like a special wolf, being alone and everything.
there are indeed tracks, but make me a survival cunning to
Survival cunning, perfect.
make out something with tracks.
Okay.
$15. It looked. I mean, looking at the tracks, they seemed rather normal. For a wolf, nothing out of the ordinary. As for the wolves' behavior, unless they're in packs and feel like they can possibly win a situation, they usually stay away from people, right? To have it sneak up on you and not be aggressive, instead curious, that's rather odd.
I'll go back and
Okay.
look out and think.
Okay. And then an hour later, next in line
It's me.
is you.
I'll wake her up in the tent.
Mhm.
It's your time.
All right. Rest well.
Yep.
And
I
I
will.
walk out then.
Okay.
Holding the sword, sheath, of course, and sitting down by the campfire.
Do you do anything special? Think about something special?
Because Leo mentioned a wolf, so I will also like look around for any sort of tracks.
You easily find the tracks that is close to the camp. And you see them running away from it.
And I do have this with Natural Explorer.
Oh yeah, you do.
I will take studying the tracks.
Okay, well, they were alone. They were an adult wolf, and it's roughly an hour ago.
And this sharing behavior for wolf, right?
Well, from what you heard Leo say, it wasn't aggressive at all, which is rather strange for wolves.
I'll keep mental note of this and just go back to the camp and watch.
Okay. Make me a perception intelligence as you keep your watch.
You got it.
Thank you.
Oh,
Ooh,
But-
nice.
Very
the
nice.
first now 20 minutes. Let's go.
You have your watch. Keep a great eye out for any dangers. You don't hear any howling or any approaching wolves. And as you scan the perimeter of the camp with your golden eyes, your dark vision, you notice there's a bat just at the peripheral of your vision, hanging upside down from a branch. Its black eyes looking towards the camp. Just hanging there and watching you.
I draw my sword and point towards it. Does it react?
No. Continues just looking at you.
Is there anything like weird about the bats? Like any sense of magical or?
You don't see anything shining or any features that are unbat-like. But it is rather plump. It's definitely fed well, or has a lot of food.
How far is it away from the camp?
Well, since it's a peripheral of your vision, 12 meters.
So as I walk towards it, do it react? Does it react?
Yes, it had its wings, wrapped around itself. But as you're coming closer, kind of lets go of that, and you can see the thin, brown, grayish membrane stretching. It's preparing itself for flight. And if you get even closer, it flies away in the night.
And as I see that, I just sheath my sword and walk back to the camp.
Alright. A minute thereafter is a fluff, fluff, fluff. And it comes back.
And it's still watching the camp.
The dancing fire is faintly mirrored in its black pools of as for eyes.
Can I assume that there's something like fishy about this?
Well, either this is a great hunting spot for insects, or this tree is super interesting. It's interesting
You know,
why this bat likes to stay exactly here.
Tree.
Hmm. Or just like spend like another 10 minutes looking back, almost like having like a staring contest with the bat
Yeah. Okay.
to see if it's still watching.
Yeah.
Still watching.
Hmm.
And I try to move closer again.
Okay. And like before, it stretches out its wings. And when you get too close, it flies off into the night.
But when I go back, it also goes back.
Yeah, after a minute or two, you hear the wings flutter. Lance grips his talons onto the underside of the tree. Wraps his wings around his body like a protective cocoon, and then just have those black eyes staring towards the camp.
Alright. Since I have quite an uneasy feeling about this bat. Questions.
Answers.
Will this count as like the first turn? Because I have a features during the first turn of combat I can bonus action dash. So my idea is that I'm gonna dash in and just slash the bat because I don't like it.
Sure.
Fishy bat.
Sure.
Not on my one.
It is still quite high up in the tree. We're talking about... Yeah, it's the very tip of your sword. So it's a little bit of an awkward swing, but you can certainly try.
Alright.
Gonna make some sound though. Barreling through the camp into the forest.
Yeah, so like you see definitely just sitting down, all calm, quiet, silent,
Uh-huh.
without breaking like eye contact with the bat.
Uh-huh.
But she just like in quick succession, like dash to the bat and slash it 2 times.
Okay.
So
Make me
and I also recommend
2 attack rolls.
I guess I don't need to reckless because I have I can attack with advantage to creatures who haven't taken a turn yet.
Oh yeah.
I guess.
Yeah, that's true.
So the first attack. I
Huh?
guess that hit.
Yeah, I mean, we don't need to. Your minimum damage against one bat. It screeches into the night and just have the time to like unveil its wings. It doesn't have the time to completely dislodge its claws from the tree. And your blade strikes true and deep into the bat's body. Blood staining your sword. Dark crimson, and the bat falls down on the ground. It struggles a bit. It doesn't die immediately. One of its wings is still working, and it's kind of like in a full panic. just doing these death rolls, you can almost say, on the ground and screeching to itself until after a few
Oh.
seconds afterwards it dies.
Oh, it's on the ground, right?
Mhm.
So after Daphne slash it like off the tree, she gonna come down and stab it through, just ending it quickly.
Alright. Just did a little bit of a death roll then. The
Yeah.
rest of you, again, some of you might come awake by this weird screeching and fast footfalls.
And as Daphne walked back to the camp,
Mm-hmm.
dragging the bat with her to investigate.
Okay.
Styrax will just just the half of her body will just go up. But what did you do?
Nothing. Checking out potential dangers.
Well, it was kind of loud. The potential danger.
She will look at the bat. It's a bat.
And
I mean,
Did something weird happen with this bat?
go back to rest. I'll tell you in the morning.
I'm no expert, but like a bat kind of sounds like vampire. Am I right? Well, you'll probably be careful around killing bats. We don't want to kill our, countess. Right.
If this was the countess, then I would have been dead.
Yeah,
I don't
exactly.
think the countess can be killed by a mere sword woman like me.
Yeah, still, but attacking her is, not the best way to start a talk. Great. Well, good night.
Alright.
And I shall. Oh, sorry, you go.
Nah, we'll just say Styrax just sighs and goes back to sleep. At least try.
Has been awakened like twice in the course of like 2 hours. Quite irritating, but find your sleep again. Sit down, Daphne. Just poke at this bat body, I presume.
Yeah, I'm gonna like investigate it, like to see if there's anything weird about it.
Make me an investigation with cunning.
Investigation cunning. Alright. Hey, ooh.
Wow. It's a bat. Yeah.
Is it edible?
No, here we go again. If you cook it really, really well, yeah.
Like us finding out about, yeah, there's nothing weird about the bat. Daphne will just quietly, sorry, bat. It must have been done. And just find a stick and just like kind of like grab it around the stick with some kind of like ropes or something and try to grill it over the campfire.
Boy. Oh boy.
As you
That's quite dangerous.
alright, you do this, but as you're preparing the bat for the grilling, considering your superb perception check, you hear the flutter of wings and 3 bats at the peripheral of your dark vision, high up in the trees. Make themselves comfortable and stare at you.
I raise the stick with the bat tie on it towards them and kind of like look intimidating. She has this look on her like, don't try to mess with me, bat.
They only blink. There's no other reaction than that. And you, for the rest of your watch, keep an eye out and grill your bat. And
Yep.
eat some very strange meat. Okay.
Yeah, and while she eating the bat, she gonna just stare at those 3 bats.
Yeah. Yep. Oh no, they just blink. And then you awake Soul, and Soul, but you immediately notice there's some weird smell of like grilled meat in the air, but not really a steak or a chicken or bacon. It's something, and it's been grilled.
So we go take a sniff like.
What did you cook?
Bat.
Ah, understandable.
Mm-hmm.
How it taste?
What is these weird cutouts? Continue.
Oh, how did it taste?
All right.
Ah, presumably you made a ruckus, and seems.
Does Soul see the many of bats?
Not until they're pointed out to you.
Okay.
Yeah, well, I don't want to go around killing all the bats in this forest and waking everyone up. So keep an eye out on them.
Understandable. Have a nice rest.
Okay.
Then Soul will make himself comfortable in a spot where look out and see.
Okay, pick me a perception intelligence, please.
I'll use my power to enhance my vision.
Oh.
1d20 plus perception check, correct?
Yeah.
With intelligence?
Yeah, since you're actively having a look at.
Oh, yep.
Okay. Is there anything you want to do this night?
Well, seeing that there's no other. Wait. Let me collect my thoughts for a second.
Mhm.
All right. He's gonna open up his notebook
Mhm.
and write down some songs that he thinks about, or some poems, or anything arts and craft related to entertainment that he thinks.
Okay. Just spend some time trying to be creative by the fireplace. You've been doing this for a few nights now and might be working on something. Perhaps a new play. And this takes up quite a lot of your attention. As you sit there, so you might not keep an eye out as much as you should. But 2 hours passes, and nothing has happened.
How much time do I have?
2 hours. Oh, you want to do something before your watch ends?
I was about to say like he will look up and just take a look one last time and see if any changes.
No. The
Well,
trees still loom around you. A raven screech into the night.
Zol would just make a comment like,
Those ravens have been talking. Jesus.
then woke up to Styre, right? Sorry.
Sir?
Yes, that rocks.
Rex?
It's
Sorry. Then say,
It's your turn.
Okay.
All right. Starbucks will just wake up. Are the bats still there, by the way?
You don't know.
Um,
You don't know that they're there.
okay.
What do you mean, bats?
So there's two things I want to do.
Mhm.
One during the watch and one after.
Okay. Let's do that perception intelligence and tell me what you want to do during watch.
Thirteen.
All right. And what do you want to do?
Okay, during the watch, Starbucks will actually look around and see if there's any more symbols of ravens.
Of ravens. Oh. Well, you're a little bit, like, south of the gate. You just walked into the woods a tiny amount from the road. So the wall here is not really that ornamental. It's just a ruined wall. And except for the crenels on the top of it still has that conic feature of going up and going down in this square pattern. And the rest of your view is forest.
All right. Then she will just keep watch.
Okay. Just before your watch is supposed to end in the what you assume is the shy rays of dawn, there is a huge cloud of bats that passes over your head with a flutter of wings. It's quite far up behind, up above you, but it's impressive of how many bats you see in this cloud. And at 3 points around you, you hear these lonely bats take to flight. And looking up into the sky, you see them joining into the cloud and then disappearing towards the east. Okay.
Okay. It's fine. She will just like, actually interesting. Will actually write the action that happened, that bats going east.
Okay. And with that, was there something you wanted to do at your end?
Yes.
Yeah.
She will actually pull a letter that and while reading it,
Mm-hmm.
a tear will drop on the letter, and she will say, "I swear, I will find you." And close the letter and actually clean her face,
Mm-hmm. Okay.
and that's it.
All right. And with that, you have survived your first night in Barovia. Woo! One after the other, you come awake. Ready yourself for another day of travel. And with that, we are going to take a quick, short break of about 5 minutes. Woo!
Yeah,
Whoa.
sounds
Hey.
I want you to empty your bladders, get more drink, get some snacks, Do some stretches. Pet your dogs, your cats.
Ooh.
Eat more bats.
Yes. Do those things. I'm going to go and fill my glass. I be back. Oh.
Do you do?
Oh boy.
Hello, gamers.
Hello. Welcome back.
Lulu. What up, chat? It's my
Yeah,
stream
what up?
now.
Yeah. Take over the stream, yeah. Let's go. Yeah, it's our stream now.
Our stream.
I'm back. What did I hear about our stream now? Is this our stream now?
Yeah, this is no longer Bexxy stream.
Oh, let's go.
Yeah, we take over the stream. Yeah.
Oh God! Why does this happen to me? Jesus. Drinking water makes me. Jesus.
I have a feeling that those bats might, I don't know, come back and bite us in the back.
They're just normal bats, you know? They just liked us, you know?
Yeah, probably, yeah.
Totally normal bats, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All totally normal. Nothing weird about it.
Exactly.
Nice.
Alright, I'm back.
Hello.
Hey.
Hello.
Yeah, we took over your stream. See?
Oh no.
This
No,
is
it's
our
fine.
stream now.
It's our stream now.
Bexxy, what is that tattoo on your left arm? Ooh. It's an owl in a tree. There we go. It's pretty nice.
Yeah.
Me and
you-
my friends all decided to get tattooed together with like in quotation marks like a spirit animal. So Joey has an otter, I have an owl, Randomizer has a bear, and Mickey has a wolf. And Christopher, or no, Christian, I mean, Chrissy has a whale.
God.
So, little friend group. Decided to do that together.
Oh boy.
Friendship.
All in our different styles, though. Mine is very, I don't know, conceptual in a way. Yours was very playful. And Siggy's bear claw is very aggressive.
Okay. That looks cool.
Lena Yosidal Caven. Damn. What a name.
I'll say that I've been enjoying this so far a lot.
That's good. Happy. Happy that you do. Okay. Is everybody back?
Mm-hmm.
I think so, yeah.
Yep. Hello.
Yep.
Hello.
Welcome
Okay.
back.
Good, good. Gonna have some water.
Aqua.
Oh, Talmaro, hello. Welcome, welcome. Okay. Let's start it up again. You pack up your things. Leave the gate behind. And another day of travel is ahead of you. Sol can tell you that you're probably going to reach the settlement of Barovia or something like that tomorrow around lunchtime, perhaps. But for now, you have a lot of distance to shrug through in this strange, gnarled, misty wood. Going to pause there to see if anybody wants to say something.
You see anything weird last night? Look at Styrax and Sol.
Now that
Not
you
much.
now
Oh,
that
sorry.
oh no, go ahead, go ahead.
Oh, no, go ahead.
So far, I recall, and she will actually open the book, his notepad. Yeah, I've seen like a huge amount of bats going east.
Hmm. So to explain why, yesterday night I was, killing one of them. The bats was watching us in some sort. I investigated and I stared at it for a good 10 minutes or so, and he's still watching us. So I decided to take the action. After I killed one of them, 3 came. And they were all watching us.
I mean, can vampires like communicate with bats or something like that? I heard it's kind of like a thing. Maybe, I don't know. You're the expert, right, Styrax?
To be sure, out character. To be sure, is that correct? That it vampires could do that? And 2, does Tyrax know that?
I mean, you have been updated with like the latest of what the Protector knows whenever you've been in, active duty. And whilst the Protector don't know of any specific inherent ability that vampires might have, that they're able to talk to animals, they're usually rather accomplished spellcasters, and there are certainly paths in spellcasting to be able to communicate through animals.
Okay.
Yeah.
There might be related, but not necessary.
Oh, okay.
And it doesn't have to be vampire that know how to use familiar.
Sure.
Indeed, any magical user can be.
Yeah, I guess I'm not too much into magic, but I was just thinking, bats. It's kind of like a signal to me, at least. You know, maybe she's just looking out for us, making sure we get there.
If that's the case, then I hope she isn't mad that I killed one of them.
Yeah, maybe she is. I don't know. But I think like
Yeah.
if there's like something that's like kind of spells vampire, you know, but just a little bit more careful.
Let us proceed then.
All right. You ride into the early afternoon, stopping to have a little bit of food, half of your rations, basically. What's the marching order? Is anybody in front in particular?
I guess
So, yeah.
Starbucks will be in the middle.
Mm-hmm.
Since Soul is guiding, he's probably in the front, but not so far up front.
Okay. And is Leo the kind of thing like I take charge or stay behind a little bit?
He tends to he switches around, like starts random conversations sometimes with some people. So he's not really in a fixed position, but if anything happens, he's probably gonna be more towards the front,
Okay.
behind Soul.
Daphne will be at the back to kind of like watch over the whole party.
Mm-hmm. Okay, absolutely. Just after lunchtime, Saul and Leo,
What?
there's something in the middle of the road meeting you. Seems to be a sign. It's a little bit far away. You need to approach a little bit further to see.
Ellie will move up next to Soul. Curious. Something you know?
You said a figure, correct?
No, a
A sign.
sign, a wooden sign,
That's right.
planted in the middle of the road.
And do I know what the sign means, or
No.
no?
No, I don't. I'm curious myself what this means.
Probably a sign.
Yeah, a sign of towards something or a sign for other meaning.
I'll take a look. Let's take a look.
Right, right on. And when you are a few
Yeah.
meters away from it, you take in several details. Even you in the back, Daphne. There is a crude wooden sign, just piercing the muddy road, sitting there in the middle, facing towards you, so you can read what it says. And splattered with dark red text that is still a little bit runny, it says, "Welcome, emissaries." And underneath it, it seems like this wooden sign has like pierced through some clothing, because there's just a rather nice, noble garb on the ground, and this sign has like pierced through the clothing, and there's some dust on the ground in like a heap around this clothing. And then a little bit to the side, just in the ditch beside the road, there are some heavy carriage tracks, and full of crates and boxes and some weird red liquid splattered on some of the grass here. It's a lot.
Yeah. Leo will probably like go a little bit in front and be like, Okay, we need someone on the lookout, and the rest is gonna see what they can figure out here. Seems like something happened.
Okay.
And he will, like, see if there's, like, dead people around here. Like, if there's, like, this seems certainly like something happened where someone died.
Make me a investigation cunning. See what you find.
Okay. Hey.
Hey.
Oh.
You don't find any bodies, actually. But it's a huge pool of blood in the grass. But glass among it. And what seems to be the odds and ends of perhaps glass bottles or vials. There's also seems to be footprints and hoof prints around this area. And those heavy carriage tracks lead further down the road in the direction that you're traveling.
Is there any sign?
Oh?
Sorry.
Styrex!
Any sign of...
Oh, you go first this time.
Is any sign of struggle? I want to say with this role, do they see any sign of struggle or fighting or something along those ways? Here?
Around the sign, there seems to be some footprints that are heavy into the ground and like a little bit sliding across the mud, if that makes sense. But otherwise than that, no.
Okay.
And Styrex, as you come up upon the scene, looking down upon it, that gray dust that is around the wooden sign and those clothes, that look like the dust that vampires leave behind when they die.
Starbucks will get closer to the sign, and after seeing the dust, she will say to the party, this actually, I think it was a vampire. This dust, it what they left after dying.
Oh. Is the clothing we see?
Mm-hmm.
Is it more female or male clothing?
It looks to be more female in the cut. In fact, I want you and Styrex to make me an intelligence check looking at this clothing. Oh. Styrex? 16. Ooh. Whilst there are no clear mark on the clothing, it is cut and fashioned in a way that reminds you a little bit of the garbs and fashion that exist in the Duchy of Nonel.
Quite odd. Is it another empire, or... I mean, Styrex, you know vampires, right? Any idea who could this could be?
all of a sudden you see Styrax freeze, looking at the clothing.
He
Not a
will.
word, not a move, just stares at the clothing.
You will like approach her, like put a hand on her shoulder. Everything okay?
Yeah, it's fine. It's fine.
Look
I
at me.
think.
Look at me.
She will look at you. You can feel that she's actually like shaking.
I need you at full percent, okay? 100%. If there's anything I can help you with, I need your knowledge. So, Eva, why are you so afraid?
I actually don't know.
You don't know? It's like some magic?
No. This. She will all of a sudden just quiet and said, "Let's continue."
Anything you need to say, you know? Better get it out now before it's too late.
I'll try.
Okay. But as I said, I need you at 100%. So, do you have any idea this could be? If it is a vampire. From where, I guess?
It looks like a vampire died, for sure. But how? This cat. I think I remember it, but it doesn't. I can't remember.
Mm.
You might have tried. Oh, sorry, go ahead.
Bexxy, you mentioned like there are footprints and hoops, right?
Oh, yes.
Can I see like what? Yeah, I will try to investigate those tracks
Okay.
if possible.
Make me a survival intelligence to look closer at the tracks.
Yeah, and my ability.
Yes.
Survival intelligence, right?
Yes.
14.
14. Okay. So you count 8 horses in total. 6 who were traveling east where you're going, 2 that has been traveling west. Around the sign there's 2 sets of footprints. And around the carriage tracks there's 2 sets of footprints that are different from the 2 first.
So I can count a total of 4 sets of footprints.
Yes. The 2 footprints around the sign, you're not sure where they go. But the 2 footprints that were by the carriage tracks seems to have jumped up on horses, considering the weight difference and the hoofs.
Do I know what size they are?
Roughly,
Like medium humanoid, I guess.
Yes, all 4 of them.
I will relay the info back to the party. 4 humanoids, medium size, 8 horses. You said 6 going west, right? Or
6 were traveling east, 2 were traveling west, and then all of the horses were traveling east. And you've been traveling east.
Yeah, so I'll relay the info back to the party. Around the signs, 2 humanoids, and the other 2 jump on horses.
Well, my deduction and intuition doesn't fail me. It seems like they'll try to get diplomatic with other, with other vampires, other factions. And
Adversaries?
yeah.
Hmm.
It seems like it didn't go too well that time. Well, I mean, that at least means we have no competition. Well, maybe we have. Seems to be some people that have left from here. Definitely seems to cut her losses. Okay. Well, I think we should, since it goes our way, we should probably keep track of the tracks and see if we can find out where they went. Would be good to get more insight of what actually happened here. Ooh. I mean, so, or Daphne, one of you want to take the tracks? Make sure you have them in sight all the time?
Questions, do we want to follow these tracks or do we want to continue with our mission?
Well, I mean, currently they show in the same way. They went east, right? That's the way we're going.
Correct.
Well, 2 of them, yes.
Yeah, and the footprints, so seems like a win-win situation here. You keep track of the tracks, and we keep going east. And whenever they come, like, a place where we have to go off the road or something, then we'll think about it. If it's worth the extra mile.
Right. Then I shall try to keep track of them.
Perfect.
Right.
Anyone else? Oh, sorry.
Oh, no, you go.
Anyone else want to take a look around? But I think we got everything here. And I will look at Styrax and see if she's still afraid or if she's got it together again.
You can see that she got herself together. And she's ready to continue.
Okay, let's go.
Okay. Carry on your way towards the east. It's rather easy to keep track on the track since it includes heavy carriage tracks. It's just 2 lines that guide you on your way, digging deep into the mud. And you travel the rest of the afternoon. The carriage tracks never veer off in another direction. It continues traveling with you. And the night is about to set, and it's time for another camp. This time, you don't know of any specific location, Saul, that would be good for camping. When the Vistani travel around, you have your wagons and horses where you can kind of create a protected environment by setting up your tents and putting your wagons around the tents, like a protective circle. But now you only have bedrolls and 1 tent.
Wait, we only have 1 tent?
Yes, you brought it.
Only I bought a tent?
I'm very sorry for you guys when it rains.
Well, I'm in a tent.
Yeah.
Free shower. Free shower. So.
When you sleep. sounds terrible. Alright.
I'll look at Seoul. Any location for camping?
At this point, no. We have to create our own. I suggest you finding a plot of area or an area where we can, set up camp.
I shall scout ahead.
All right.
Keep your eyes peeled.
Okay, so we do this the same thing where you go out and check out an environment.
Yeah.
Okay, make me a survival with intelligence, please.
Not my strongest suit, but we shall see.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah, not my strongest suit. 5.
5. The underbrush is thick. There's not much space between the trees. Once again, it's hard to find any tracks of anything dangerous. But there are certainly animal tracks around here. That's for sure. Again. But you deem it safe.
Yeah, but do I see any clearings that we can safely set up camp?
Oh, yeah, a small clearing that you can sit down in.
Yeah, so I will just walk back to the ride my horse back to the party and say, small clearing up ahead. Not as comfortable as, the castle wall, but should do for the night.
Nice. Good job.
Fantastic.
DM,
Mm-hmm.
how long ago was it that we were in the place where the sign was, and how much time roughly went by?
That was just after lunchtime, so you're probably 4 or 5 hours later now.
Okay. And we've seen the carriage just never stopped or anything. It just continued so far.
Yes, exactly.
Okay.
Heading east. Okay.
I think we'll just set up camp at the place that Daphne found.
Alright, let's do that.
And I will look to Starix.
Mm-hmm.
You can use my tent for tonight. It seems like you need a good sleep.
You don't have to. It's fine.
Don't worry about it. I'm a soldier. I'm more used to the night sky than you.
Thank you.
Don't worry about it.
Another ration from your inventory. Is there something you talk about over dinner? More playing?
Okay.
Styrox will be silent the whole night.
Okay.
Question, out of character question. Has this ever happened before? With Starix freezing and everything?
She seems to be rather quiet, but always have a thoughtful comment here and there. Now she just seems to be in another world. Very retrospective and seems a bit out of it.
I just want to.
Oh, sorry, you go.
I mean, I'm talking a lot. You can go.
No. It's fine. You go.
Okay. He's speaks up, and he's like, I just want you all guys of you to know that just because these guys weren't good enough to get their job done, you don't have to worry. It will be fine.
Mhm.
I think I will do a better job than the other guy at diplomatic stuff. I mean, it has to be something he had to fuck up pretty hard to end up like that. So yeah, don't worry.
Eh, Even still, let's be vigilant tonight. Dangers are close, as evident of what we just saw. So, what's the order this time for watch?
I mean, I like taking first watch. I'm kind of bad with, waking up in the middle of the night.
I
Or
can
like
take
sleeping
second,
through.
as usual.
Well, considering Sterak's condition, I'll take some time from her shift. And I'll go ahead and be the last watch if that's fine with you.
Will you be well rested enough to guide us through? Well,
Yes.
Baruch.
All we have to do is to follow the road and get out of this fortress. I think I could guide you well enough.
I mean, it's your choice when you think that's what you can do without hampering your abilities.
I'm alright doing that. Seems like our friend has some deep troubles, and a good night's rest will help that. As much of a rest that we have.
Right then. Get your sleeps in. Let's see if there's a weird wolf again.
Yep.
Alright. Same thing like last night. Finish your dinner, finish your chit chats, one after the other. You head to bed. Stark's taking the tent this time. And you're left alone. Leo,
Yeah.
make me a perception intelligence and tell me if you do something special.
I think he is definitely trying to specifically look for any wolves.
Yeah.
He was like, how dare they sneak up on me?
Yeah.
Let's try to show that they cannot do that again. And I think this night he's just gonna start reading the book aside, but he's not. He's still obviously keeping watch, but looking over the book and
Yeah. Have your eyes sometimes on the paper and sometimes out in the forest. No. It's very quiet. Really quiet. Not that much of the ravens this time either. Feel a little bit alone.
eyes. And you just like look over the others and feel kind of empowered. So far, everything has gone well.
True. And eventually, your rest ends. And it's time for Suko. No, definitely.
No.
New party with this.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sleeping in the bedroll, I assume.
Yes.
Yeah. Outside.
Daphne,
Yeah.
You
I'm up.
said it's your time. Seems like everything's fine this night.
Mm.
Seems nothing special. But it also
Right.
only just started the night, so
Rest well then.
I will.
I shall keep watch.
I'll join Sterex in the tent.
Okay.
Sterex in the tent.
You switch places. Go into the coziness and the warmth of the tent with Styrex and Daphne step out. Try to get the sleep out of your eyes. Be vigilant. Give me a perception intelligence for the night.
Already on it?
Oh god.
Codex perceiving.
I see.
Night
I have
times.
this face.
Eyes open.
God's eyes.
Oh my god. What the heck?
Checking every single rock.
There are 4 bats tonight hanging in the trees, but too far up for your reach.
There are more bats?
4 this time.
Hmm.
And
I said.
Huh?
Okay. Sorry, you go.
and about 5 minutes of just staring at them, having this death stare contest. There's a ow off into the distance.
Daphne immediately grab her sword at her waist and look around.
Quiet for now. You're alone, except for the bats. Party
Then
members.
she will takes out her whetstone and, well, do her usual sharpening the blades.
Mhm. There's another
And
ow about 10 minutes later, joined by another voice closer.
so there are more wolf howling.
Mhm.
Yeah, Daphne will definitely be extra careful and extra alert. She will, like, not only unsheath her sword, but also grab her shield and have her shield with.
Okay. And about 5 minutes later, there's crunching in the leaves from several directions. There's no howls now, but you know that they're there.
Yep, I will immediately, wolf, wake up.
Alright.
And, like, first,
I will allow everybody
Oh.
to like step out and stand up because you were able to warn everybody.
I'm so perceptive.
Yeah, apparently. Let's go here and put everybody out on the map and see what happens, eh?
Battle time.
Oh my lord.
Okay. Ooh,
Our
The riding
horses.
post.
it's our horse.
They're large. Otherwise you couldn't ride them.
Yeah, of course.
Be difficult.
Medium horse.
Alright, Hessie Neorak, you can just drag your character sheet out on the map.
Yeah, you can hover over your name and drag it on the map, and
Yeah.
the token will appear. Yeah, no.
Oh my god.
Spooky wolf.
Presumably I'm sleeping around here, so.
Yeah, I also think Daphne's probably, the water side, so there's space for two in the tent. Yeah. If I assume that's the tent.
Oh,
Could
so
say
he's
so.
like the big bad.
Big boy.
Beefy boy.
Beep, beep.
So do we roll?
Yeah, let's roll initiative. No side is surprised. So we just
Aha.
roll initiative. You guys hear and see several dark furred creatures slowly with their shoulder blades moving close to the ground, creep towards you, yellow eyes beaming out from the darkness, and a hulking wolf, far larger than the others, with clear, shining red eyes and almost like a lion's mane over its back. It's way more fluffy there, creating a bit of a crown around his head, snarling viciously at you, saliva already dropping down towards the ground. This time around, they are definitely aggressive. Alright. Yeah. Yeah.
Yay.
Yay! What was that?
Yay.
Yay.
My initiative is a 17, just
Alright.
in case.
You can just write it into it.
Yeah.
Right. Thank you.
Oh.
Oh. Hello?
Hey.
There we go. Oh
Hey.
Jesus, my
Hey.
whole Roll20 decided to like, let's reset.
Nice.
Nice too.
Oh, did you look at that? Okay, and Soul, you got a 16.
Yes.
Who has the highest dex between you and Leo?
I have 17 decks.
Soul?
14 decks.
Okay, then Leo goes first. Okay, so you see these creatures coming out of the woods, stalking towards you. Daphne, what do you want to do?
Yeah, like Daphne, after warning all her party members,
Mm-hmm.
she will, without words of hesitation, just dash at the group, the wolf with her bonus action.
Mm-hmm.
And you see, like the saw mark on her hands lights up this kind of like wing, like a sigil wrapping around her hands
Uh-huh.
as she tries to grab the wolf with her inflict wounds. I have advantage on attack rolls
Ooh,
because they haven't taken the turn yet.
indeed. Do it. Can you stop?
What?
Wow.
I don't like this. Can you stop? But then on the other hand, let's waste all of them right now. Except for later.
He's deadly. What?
Yeah, with inflict wounds, this is very, very mean.
Yeah.
So I would do my sword check, I guess.
Yes. Where is your soul mark and which color does it light up in?
Yeah, so you see like this kind of like wing with wrapping around like a shield lights up with the color of reds and yellow,
Mm.
as if burning.
I see.
Oh no, I lost my soul.
Yep, that you did. You were so focused on killing this thing that you lose control concentration of the soul, and it flickers out of reality, but the spell still goes off, so let's do that damage, but double.
60-10, right?
Is it 3d10 for inflict wounds on
Yeah.
level 1?
And crit, yeah, that's 3d10 at level 1, yeah.
But I crit, right?
Yeah, so it's double the dice. Unless we just
Oh.
double with the first 3. I
Do
don't
you
know
double
how
the
it...
dice or
I don't know
double
how
it?
it...
Yeah, I always double the dice because it's more fun to roll.
Yeah.
Okay. How you wanna do this?
So Daphne just like rush in with her hands, like dark energy starts swirling around, and she just with 3 fingers like stab into the neck of the wolf,
Uh-huh.
like straight through,
Oh.
and just bring it down.
Oh.
And
Black veins appear from where you touch it. Normally inflict wounds doesn't react like this for you, but there's like a visible kind of mosaic of black blood vessels that starts to pump and bulge out of this creature's fur, and its eyes goes black, and it falls down on the ground with a whimper.
and yeah, I will pull out my sword, and I will just like point at all of these wolves and look intimidating, and just point at this big wolf, and like doesn't say anything, but like as if trying to convert with them that if you don't want your fate to be like this big one, leave.
Oh, I see. Actually, just for funsies sake, make me animal handling with cunning.
Oh.
Okay.
Big wolf dead? Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah. Got critted with inflict wounds, that's the
Ah,
worst thing. And the best thing.
13. They continue to snarl at you. They don't seem to be scared or anything. But wow, what a turn. I guess that's it.
Yeah.
Yeah, if I have more movement, I would have done more. But
Yeah.
that's it.
All right, Leo.
Yeah, Leo just got up with the rapier and he's gonna slide over to the fire and pick up like one of the sticks and get it to burn.
Ooh.
I mean, he has learned against wolves. This has been his training. It's this exact course he had. So just slide over, get that fire, and he's like, "They're trying to surround us. Let's try to stay close. They don't like fire, at least normal wolves do." And he is, since they are all too far away for him, he is going to stay around Styrex and try to, I guess that, from that side is probably the place he goes, like, up here. With the fire to the side, and trying to, if anyone comes in his view, he's gonna attack and trying to kind of protect Styrex from anything.
Okay. How nice.
Yeah. Holding his action to attack if something comes in range. And, like, using a fire,
Yeah.
them all.
Trying to,
Yeah.
stave them off. All right. Nice. All right. So, what do you want to do?
So where's so by is the so I'm gonna use my light crossbow and prone myself on top of the log
Okay.
and basically trying to snipe this wolf. Oh, if you
Yeah.
I can
Yeah.
if I can ping
Uh,
try to
Know what you mean?
snipe the
Which
wall.
one you mean? Okay.
yeah.
All right.
So is there
Let's roll an attack for that. And you're prone.
for what what bonus do I put to attack?
It's your proficiency bonus plus your dexterity modifier.
Okay, so 4. Alright.
20. Yeah, that indeed
Yeah.
hits.
I roll this one.
All right, 6 plus your 6 plus 2 because of your dexterity. You add your dexterity modifier into the damage.
Oh, okay. So that's 8.
8 damage, indeed. All right, your bolt flies, embeds itself into the shoulder blade of this wolf. It kind of slows down in its movement towards you, but it's still going a little bit more saliva kind of frothing in its mouth, barreling towards you. Okay.
And I think that's my turn.
Okay, Styrex.
Starbucks, after being waked by Daphne, will actually see her surroundings
Mhm.
and looking what Daphne just did.
Yeah.
She changes her mind and will actually stand a little bit closer to here, and she will prepare her hands and cast a scorching ray
Uh-huh.
to different targets. This one, this. So the 3 on the north, pretty much.
All right.
1.
Okay.
each.
2 and 3. Okay, absolutely. So let's go from top to bottom.
So it's level 2, so it means 2 souls on level 1. Okay.
Yes. And a DC 14 for your soul check later on. But let's do your attack rolls first.
That's 1. That's 2. And that's 3. Ooh!
Oof! Only the one in the middle hits. Sadly, the other ones kind of duck underneath the way, and the last one it just goes wide. That shot, hitting the one of the trees high up, with an impact of. But let's roll damage for the one in the middle.
The duality of the situation.
Yeah. 8 damage. Thank you. And let's do a soul check of DC 14, 1d20 plus your spell attack.
Yeah,
Yeah. You keep control of it. So where is your soul mark, and which color does it light up with?
Her soul mark is a really big flame that covers all her back,
Oh.
but there's a distinguish that is kind of scratch. It looks kind of scratch,
Mm-hmm.
and it starts lighting on a blue fire, and the fire will transfer to her arm until her hand, and will shoot the three shots.
Yeah, and the scorching ray doesn't come out in the normal orange flower color. There we go. Comes out in this ghostly blue. You're more used to having it being a stronger, deeper blue color, but here is just a little bit of like a neon kind of feel to it. It's gone a little bit more towards a ghost light rather than that fiery blue that you're used to.
Okay.
Alright, very nice. And my big pupper is dead. Sadness. But it's time for retribution, huh?
Uh-huh.
Let's start
Show
from
me
the bottom. Yonk. Hello, Saul.
Hello.
Since you're prone, I have advantage on this attack.
Ooh.
Oof.
Whip-a-boo. A 16
That's a hit.
against your armor class. Alright. Its wolves comes running towards you and bites down into one of your arms that is holding up the crossbow and like starts to throttle it around in its mouth. Blood seeping down your arm. Well, you're already prone, so I don't need to do the check if you fall prone. But here you have the damage. 6 damage.
Okay.
Okay. This wolf here is going to run in and bite at this horse's legs.
No.
Oh no, not the horse.
No.
The horse. No.
How many horses?
Protect the horse.
I mean, I'm near the horses with fire, but not working.
Yep.
Far away.
That's for sure a hit, I'm pretty sure. Let's see. I think they got some dex. Yes, they do. That hits. Dealing 7 damage. This horse is bleeding heavily from its leg, but it's still standing. This one can. Oh no, it can. All right, let's run in here. This one is too far away, so it's just gonna chill here. But first of all, an attack against another horse. Trying to jump out up on his behind. Yep, that's a confirmed hit. Clawing its way down its butt. Slashing it up for 8 damage. It's another horse that is hurt but still standing.
Oh no, not the horse.
Alright, this one is gonna run over here since it's permanent injury on the horse, and we're gonna check for that. Oh fuck yeah, we gotta check for permanent injuries on the horses. We gotta do it, we gotta do it. I love permanent injuries. The rules are the rules, huh?
Just that wolf attacks, then the horse is probably dead.
Oh no, I think we might have lost a horse.
Or
Oh,
wow.
or no.
Oh wow!
Oh my
I think we have
god!
double lost a horse. Heart failure.
Rip Dave. Let's see, so this is the wolf deals piercing damage, which is bite. So let's look at the piercing table and see what we find.
Oh my god.
Oh.
Oh no. Oh no.
Oh.
So let's roll a 1d8 plus a 1d12 and see on where on the bell curve we end up. Oh no!
Oh no.
On that horse.
It actually jumps up and then bites this one here, gets bitten into its throat, and it's slashed up. It was not its leg, it was its throat. It has a level of exhaustion and disadvantage on vitality checks.
Oh no.
Oh.
Because it's lost a lot of blood. And then this horsey over here, I'm gonna check first because this horsey might just well die. So let's not. Since the wolves have pack tactics, I'm gonna roll this attack with advantage as they gang up on your horse. Oh yeah, that's for sure.
Yeah. I think we lost our horse, guys. Oh no.
Dun, dun.
Yep.
What?
Yeah,
Yep.
pretty much.
This horse falls down on the ground with a mighty neigh. Definitely dead.
Hmm.
And these guys are gonna join up here. First of all, a attack against Daphne. Let's see. Wolf biting at you for 6. You easily step out of the way, seeing it coming.
No, I block it with my shield.
Okay, you block it with your shield. Hold it. And then we have 2 advantage attacks against 2 horses. The one horse up there. Yeah, both of them hit. So I'm just gonna roll damage.
Yeah.
Oh my god,
think
he's
that's
still
it.
standing. And none of those attacks were equal to, let's see, no, 3 plus you. Both of those attacks were. No, none of them. This is not a check for injuries. None of them were half.
Yeah. That's a nice, strong horse. I take it.
Yeah, apparently.
Okay.
But it's bleeding quite heavily. It's not long for this world. Okay. Daphne, you're engaged by a dog. Snarling and biting at your shield. You have to kind of push it away and it loses its grip. Snarls at you.
You see, Daphne saw Marc lights up again, but this time, like the color of like flame just transfer into her sword as her sword like set ablaze, and she reckless attack this dude, this wolf, in front of her.
All right.
So, advantage. Just roll one more for if it. Okay, 14.
14 does indeed hit.
So,
Wait, did you roll advantage?
yeah.
Because
Okay, so I know that inflict wounds doesn't work with reckless attack, but on
oh yeah, you're doing
Frostmark rate,
reckless attack. Oh, I see.
yeah.
Oh,
yeah,
I
yeah,
see. I'm sorry.
I reckless. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So 14, yeah, 14
So-
is enough. You
Yeah.
steel bites into wolf flesh.
Yeah. So that's the 4. On. Sorry, my that's 8 damage.
Alright, it's definitely hurt, but it's still standing. let's
Yeah,
do.
action search.
Oh, okay.
Flash it again.
Alright, do it.
Sorry, wolf. Nothing against you.
Kinda, though.
Yeah, kind of. Guess that's it. Just roll one more to see if I crit.
Yeah. No. But 18 is definitely enough. Alright. Slash it twice in quick succession. 13, yeah. This dog is definitely dead.
Yeah, so just come down from low and just stab the sword straight through the head of the wolf.
Okay, yeah. Not much of a whimper there, it just goes silent and goes limp, fall down on the ground, and you gotta heft your sword out of there. Stuck in the skull.
Yeah, and with my movement, I'm gonna move over here, and bang, just bang the sword into my shield, trying to get these wolf attention.
They don't seem to care, interestingly enough. Okay, Leo, you've been standing there with your torch and like, ah! But
This is not working.
they seem to be doggedly obsessed with the horses.
You will go into range with this guy and see if the fire's any effect up close or not. Any reaction, first of all.
Make me an animal handling with cunning, please.
Sure thing.
I'm very proud of that pun, Adrian. 7. I know it's a little bit too much happening here. You got a horse beside you that's, it's panicking and hurt.
Okay.
Yeah.
Then he will use his rapier to attack. And I'm not 100% sure, but I think I have sneak attack. Because either the horse is an ally with me,
The horse is not
or
really
the horse
an
is
ally.
no threat. Both would work.
Oh.
Because either no one is around, or an ally is around for me because I'm a fencer. Or sneak attack.
Technically, I mean, the horse is here like a neutral party, so it is kinda, it exists.
Okay,
there.
but I'll just go here.
Okay. Fine. Fine.
Good.
I rest my case.
Okay. And I am going to attack with that rapier.
Do it.
This beautiful looking rapier.
Mm.
Some adornments all over. A little bit of gold. Not sure if it's real. Probably not. But he seems to be pretty proud of it, and he goes in like this fencer stance. And that's +5 to hit. Oh.
What? Wow.
Wow.
Very
Oh,
nice.
love.
Yeah, with an elegant flurry, you just stab somewhere very vital. Let's see how much damage. Double your die.
Sneak attack is double too, right?
Yep.
Yeah. All the dice are doubled.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Okay. How does it look like? How do
Yeah,
you
he's
stab
like,
it?
he just splurges with the rapier in front, looking for an opening, and then finds one directly as the wolf tries to bite at him. He goes like underneath the maw and just puts the rapier through,
All right.
and quickly pushes it out without almost no blood on the rapier. Just
Mm.
does it so quickly.
And the wolf gurgles a little bit on the ground. It kind of twitches before it doesn't move anymore. Okay, very cool. That's your turn.
Now he's gonna go towards this next one, and
Okay.
he's just gonna stand there, flourishing with his rapier in front. So
Yeah. Absolutely. All right, so you're on the ground. There's a pupper like biting down on your arm. What are you gonna do?
So Popper is grabbing on my hand, correct?
Yes, but it's not a grapple, so you can easily just rip yourself out of there.
Okay. So I'm gonna try and get closer under his neck.
Uh-huh.
Try to bite it and cast poison spray.
Ooh, okay. That's a vitality saving throw, right?
I believe so. Yes. Do I roll something?
No,
roll, yes.
I roll to see what
But you
attack?
roll
I
the
get an
damage?
11. So it's a fail. And
Yes.
since it's a cantrip, there's no soul check. Your soul mark that is on your neck with a bat in it lights up. The bat itself lights up in this dark purple, but what does the rest of your soul mark look like, and what is the normal color?
The normal soul mark is shines brightly yellow ish. So it will expand because the poison's just gonna come out.
Yeah.
And can spit out where underneath the wolf. So
For damage.
4 damage.
Well, you're inching closer. It's still standing, but it's still frothing at this mouth as this comes at you.
Then as a bonus action, I'm gonna use one of my inspiration die,
Oh, okay.
and I'm gonna shout at our friend Leo and give him a d6 on his ability checks, attack roll, or saving throw.
Or damage from a spell. What do you say?
Once within.
What do you say?
Leo, aim for its throat. That's where the weaknesses are.
Alright.
As he struggle with his own popper.
You feel inspired to go for the throat, Leo. Okay.
He's like, yeah, I know. I got this. Let's go.
Alright. Starks. Or do you stand up, by the way, Hessie? The soul stand up? Or do you remain prone there?
I'll stand.
Alright.
Yeah.
Probably
Takes half of your movement this time.
Question: Would I be able to handle both of the horses, or is too much?
They're freaking out right now. Like, they're all hooves and neighs and, ripping at the lines that is keeping them attached to this moment. What rank do you have in animal handling?
I'm not even going to bother.
Alright, you don't really know what to do anyway to calm them down. Let's say that.
Pretty much, yeah. So I will just cast Fireball to this.
Alright. Since there's 3 horses in the way, if you roll low, it might hit a horse.
Oh shit, true. Okay.
And there's also there's probably half cover also here.
I'll guess.
So I guess you can move around.
Yeah, move here.
Yeah. You definitely have a
Okay.
clear shot for this one here.
For that one.
Alright, let's roll that attack.
15.
50, yeah. Do the damage. Another ghost neon blue bolt of fire comes out to you, stitching a little bit on the side of the flesh of this wolf.
Still affected from the thing earlier with the sign, happens.
Yeah, I was about to tell myself, since all the things I want to give myself disadvantage, but I think I don't need it.
Yeah, the dice does it for you.
Okay, and that's Stark's turn. We go to the wolves. They don't seem to care about your presence. If they have a horse in their view, that's what they're going to go for. So we're gonna do 2 attacks with advantage onto. Oh no, this horse is dead.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're gonna run in here.
Are they just gonna run past me?
Yeah, they are.
These little.
Wait.
Yeah, that's a definite hit. I
Oh.
think this horse is going to die.
Well, he has 7 hit points. This.
Let's see what happens. Oh! I
Horse
need
still
both of my
Still
attacks.
standing.
Okay, so then we got the
the
other
next one's
wolf.
gonna miss.
Oh my god.
Let's
2
see.
5s.
Let's see what happens. Oh no! There's no way. This horse is definitely dead. Yeah. Another horse falls to the biting and the gnashing of these wolves. I'm gonna go for the ones up here now. They have advantage.
Oh no. Yep.
Oh.
Well, we're walking
That's-
on foot.
I won a
Yeah.
21.
Yep. We're walking. We are walking.
His horse also dies, and they kind of travel together in a group. They seem highly coordinated, and know how to attack with each other to, like, one of them distracts, the other one gets something into their mouth.
Come on, strong horse. I know you can do it.
No.
Nope.
He's gonna survive 2 hits. I feel it.
Let's see.
That's only
6
one.
damage? Okay, so what you have left is this one horse who stands with 8 hit points, just so you guys know. Yeah, that's it. It might actually be that you have one horse left. Let's see what happens. Daphne.
This one? You have to do the one next to.
Oh
Soul,
yeah, Soul. Yes, I'm gonna attack you, Soul.
Huh?
Roar.
Sorry.
Take
Oh.
take it.
Ah, no!
This time it kinda slashes you on the thigh with its claws because it's kind of hurting in the throat for 8 damage.
Oof. God damn it!
You're getting bloodied here. All the while this wolf is snarling and saliva coming out and is kind of drinking some of your blood once it gets into its mouth. Yeah. Okay, now,
I'll
Daphne.
call out to Styrak. Styrak, help our guide. And just run here next to Leo. And just like not say anything, but like look at at Leo and look at these two wolves as if signaling him to like also attack. And I reckless attack them.
Oh, yeah, go for
Oh,
it.
I should attack them. Okay.
Yeah. Go for it.
How do you roll advantage manually?
You
Yes.
do 2d20, and then you write KH1, keep highest one, and then plus your modifier at the end.
Oh. One. That's my.
And
Okay,
if
this
you ever
is
want to do
very
disadvantages with KL1, keep lowest one.
Because I will always reckless.
Always record. Okay, yeah,
17?
no, absolutely. Once again, sword bites into wolf flesh.
Flaming sword.
Oh, yeah, comes out with a vengeance. It's not really the sword hit this time that kills these wolves. It kind of goes up into flames and it starts running away in pain as it's whimpering, and then it kind of just falls down on the ground and dies over here. Right, very cool. Something else?
Yeah, and I'll just like point at this one for Leo,
Mm-hmm.
and that's my turn.
Do it. Okay, Leo, your turn.
Yeah. Leo is seeing like Daphne doing like cool moves. He's gonna try to one up, and he's gonna go for a roost strike. So I'm gonna spend my one die and a bonus action to get
Ooh.
advantage on the attack. And you basically see him like first he does like attack to the side, so the wolf's like, oh, he's already out of the attack, and then he just comes in without a very quick hit.
All right.
And no, advantage is useless, I guess.
Do you still have an inspiration die?
Oh, that's true.
A 1d6.
1d6.
You need to beat a 13, so you need to roll a 4.
Yeah, he's going too much flourish.
Yeah, you focus more on like how stylish it's going to be, and then the wolf kind of
That's
just jump out of the way.
Daphne looks very uninterested.
Okay.
Very sad.
Oh.
And he's like, yeah, he's just gonna like stay there and like try to regain his posture with his rapier. And he's like, wolf is pretty quick.
Yeah, try to save the situation. Yeah, I get you.
Yeah. It's like, with a torch, it's kind of different on the one hand.
Yeah. I'm actually left-handed. So let's go.
What do I roll to stab and bolt into his eyes?
Since if you're doing a ranged attack in melee without defeat, you're gonna be doing it, princess. You're gonna do with disadvantage.
Oh, I'm not shooting it. I'm just gonna grab a bolt and stab
Oh, okay. Then I'm gonna treat that as a dagger. You don't have proficiency bonus with what is it called? This kind of weapon. Improvised weapons. There we go.
Okay.
So just 1d20 plus your dexterity. Thank you.
Okay.
Oh no!
Why is my die so low?
I don't know. I'm sorry. You reach out. I mean, both of you are bloodied at this point. Both you and the wolf. You're kind of equally bloodied, and you reach out to try to stab it, but it kind of just moves its head to the side, snarls at you.
What bonus action can I do? I just want to kick him.
You can heal yourself, I guess.
Yeah.
Wait, can healing word heal myself?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, then I'll use that.
Okay. Alright.
I thought I can't because it doesn't say it.
If heal a creature, unless it says other than yourself, then you are also a
Okay.
creature. So make me a let's see, it's 1d4 plus your spellcasting ability modifier. So not the whole thing, not the spell attack, just the ability part, and a soul check, please.
Okay, so that.
It's a d4 plus 3.
Nice.
Okay.
All right, you heal with 5,
Okay,
and then
let me-
1d20 plus your spell attack, which is 1d20 plus 5, I assume. Yes.
Yes.
Your soul mark again lighting up. Yeah. You bring out the soul. There's like a warm light. When you heal yourself, your wounds kind of stitch themselves together quite visibly, and it actually hurts. There's almost like you can see the wound mending quite roughly, like there on the thigh when you have your scratch marks. It's quite unnerving.
Oh. Well, as Soul missed the crossbow stabbing attempt, it's like, motherfucker! And just say, oh, heal up! Then tapped himself in the chest and shouted, heal, and he felt the energy in himself, and his turn.
Okay. Thank you. Alright, Styrex, is the dice gonna be with you?
Oh, I don't know. But hearing Daphne, Starbucks will actually just decide, yeah, I think I should help him.
Yes, please!
Rip blasters.
We'll stand here, I think. Yeah, I'm fine. And we'll cast Firebolt again.
Okay, do it. Oh yeah. Let's see if you roll higher than a 1 this time. You need 2.
Wow.
Well, all those criticals that we had earlier kind of balance itself out, huh?
No.
Leo?
I blame everything on amnesia.
Leo, I think this just by speculation, but I think we might just took all the luck away.
Yep.
Hey, I had 2 4s on an advantage roll, okay? I think you are taking most of the luck, okay?
Look, listen, I only got 3 not 20s. Nothing big deal.
Already,
no?
yeah.
Yeah,
And
sure.
other rolls weren't that low either. Well, it's fine.
Yeah.
You're good at this. It's perfect. Good thing.
Yeah, no. Yeah, no, that's very unfortunate. This wolf has eyes is kind of glazed over. It's kind of swaying in its spot, but it's still obsessed about soul's blood and flesh. Speaking of that, so let's get some of that flesh and blood that you have. Perhaps,
What?
you know, wolf is kind of tired by now. Oh no, still strong enough to do this. Good thing that you healed yourself.
Huh?
7 damage, my friend.
I just lost my healing.
It kind of bites down into your ankle and kind of stays there. You know, like how dogs bite onto shoe toys and like won't let go. It's kind of what it's doing right now with your ankle. Okay. I'm going to take a attack of opportunity. 2 actually,
What?
for this wolf over here.
Damn it.
Reckless
You're
attack.
not attacking me. Leo
Wait,
will
hold
try
on.
to attack first.
Okay, do it.
Yeah. Go ahead. Yeah. Be cool.
Oh my god.
You have inspiration die, right?
No,
No,
you
not
already
anymore.
used it. No, sadly
Well, it
not.
would have been a 1 again anyway.
Oh god.
The wolf
yeah,
form runs away from your reach. From both of you! This wolf.
I can only reckless on my
Time to walk!
You know-
It's kind of like a clash with the...
Oh, yeah.
Both
Kind of
to
both
reach out
do it at
and-
the same time. Hell yeah. Look at each other
Daphne doesn't
angrily.
say anything.
Yeah.
Yeah, but she looks at you, Leo.
This horse, you know, when I started this combat, I thought perhaps I get 2 or 3 horses, but this horse.
I
Yep.
mean, there were like 4 dogs that just
Yeah.
ganged up on the horses. I mean,
Let's roll this damage.
we don't have much AoE, it seems like, so...
It's fine. I mean, at least we took down the big dog first, okay?
Yeah, you did.
Yeah, thank God.
Yeah,
I'm dead. I'm dead if that happens. Jesus.
this horse is very dead.
Oh,
Yeah.
ow.
Very,
Ugh.
very good.
They
Also,
kind of attack in unison with each other. Continuing to bite as it goes down, just biting into its flesh and like half eating as they gorge upon this feast, not really caring about you in this moment. Okay, Daphne, what do you want to do?
hmm. So gonna move here, like trying to somewhat block for Thyrak,
Okay,
and attack this one.
all right, do it.
And of course, reckless attack after another.
Okay. Do it.
Roll it. Oh my god.
What?
Did you see just now?
What? You just took all of their luck, huh?
Oh,
Yeah.
come on.
Even mine now.
Another one it is?
What is
Hey,
this?
Listen. Daphne was hired to be your
Yeah, you're
bodyguard.
doing
She
great.
has to, be good at her job, right? So you see, like, the sword on, like, the flame on her sword just ignites brighter,
Uh-huh.
like, into, like, into, like, a, like, cone of flame as she bring down the sword on this poor wolf,
Okay.
doing
Well,
14 damage.
oh god, this is full HP in one hit. Nice. What does it look like?
So, yeah, just one swift strike chop down the head of the wolf.
Okay. Wow. All right, you guys.
And with her blazing sword, she points at these two, and she growls at them like a
Ooh. Ooh. They kind of look up at you now. Their eyes, their yellow eyes going over all of the dead horses, and they snarl back. For the first time, they pay attention to you. Okay. Leonard, what do you want to do?
He like moves his shoulder a little bit, drops the torch. This is better. And he's going right here. And since there's again no other thing around him except for this enemy, he gets sneak attack if he hits, of course. And he's going to try against another ruse attack, now taking it more seriously.
Okay, alright. Let's see if the dice agree, if you take it seriously or not.
Wow, that's
14, no, but that's still, that hits.
yeah. Getting his footing again, he's like, okay.
Remember my
And,
training, go into
yes.
the first form.
So this is gonna be 2d6 plus 5 plus 1d8.
Oh,
Because the technique dice
Ooh.
gets the damage.
yeah, okay.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Wow.
Whoa! How does it look?
Yeah, so this time with the root strike, seeing the last time it didn't quite work.
Yeah.
He is just going for like moving past the enemy and then just doing a sweeping strike to the right and hit like through the eyes and then just push it in after that.
Okay. Push it into. Yeah, this time when you do retract your blade, there's brain
Yeah.
matter on it. There's no escaping that, but you do a little bit of a flourish and shake it off, you know, on the ground.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna just step over the wolf, go over here, and just assert myself again.
Okay.
Okay.
So, you can do this. It's 1 HP. It's holding on with the breath. You can do it.
So, I got my halberd,
Yeah.
right? So, I'm gonna switch my light crossbow from my halberd
Alright.
and try swing at Pupper.
Okay, 1d20 plus your proficiency plus your broad.
So +2 +0 doesn't even matter. So.
Yes!
Let's go.
Alright, roll that damage.
Okay.
For funsies sake.
Okay, so halberd is 1d10.
Yeah. Heck yeah!
So Soul will look at him very angrily and say, "You motherfucker!" and he swings back his halberd up in the air and slams it on top, attempting to cut the wolf in half.
Oh, yeah, you get pretty far, not all the way, but you get very far. It kind of opens up like, you know, a folded paper for you, and you see way too much of the inside than you would want to. It's definitely dead.
This one is also dead, right?
Yeah, you just forgot to make an X.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Alright.
Yeah, then it will kick out the body, you know, to unnotch the halberd out of its body and turn around and look and see everybody finishing all the wolves like, huh?
You were like, I got this one, guys. I got this one. How's it going for you? You turn around and then everything is dead.
These are strong wolves.
What happened? I'm struggling here. Then I'll end my turn.
Oh god, yeah. Alright, Stark, so there's one more wolf.
At this point, I might even as a character, might even give up.
What you wanna do, Stark?
She will try to focus
Uh-huh.
and will try to hit a firebolt
Okay.
and deal damage.
Focus. Goodness, friend.
Try to find that calm that exists inside you. Alright, okay. Yeah. You aim right. Now is the question, is it gonna be a glancing hit or a full-on hit?
Nice.
Oh, nice. Alright. A lot of the front fur of this wolf has been singed, but it's still standing. But you felt better about yourself after this. Instead of just singeing a little bit of fur, this was a good hit. And this pupper is whimpering. Okay. Speaking of pupper, it's gonna turn around and look at Leo. It's the closest. It's behind his back. It doesn't like it. It's going to bite ya. It will definitely bite ya.
Sad. If it would have missed, it would have been cool.
Let's see.
Ooh.
7 damage to you as it's dealing probably its last damage of its life. I'm just going to say that after this, Daphne, Leo, you kinda enclose upon it, and both of you do an attack together.
My god, those 20s.
30, 20. Yeah.
Woo!
23. What the heck?
Alright, let's roll damage together.
That's my god. I do as much
Oh
damage on
yeah.
this.
This time when you attack together, you do not hit each other. Instead, both of your weapons bite into the flesh of the wolf and struggles for a while, but it eventually dies.
Yeah, I'll look at Daphne.
Hmm.
And I'll be like, okay, I think I figured it out with you. You're kind of doing the wide swings. Kind of difficult to get my swings in, but I think I got it now. You know, usually I fight alone. 1v1.
Mm.
Good job. Everyone. I mean, I've gone for the
Let go.
losses. But, I think there was not much we could have done here.
I go here
Uh-huh.
and I just like grab Soul's like arm, the arm that he was, bitten into,
Mhm.
and like definitely kind of like clutch the arm a bit. It's hurt a bit, but soon enough, like this warm energy flow into the arm and heals him for 3 HP as I use my healing hands.
No. Okay. Now, looking around a little bit upon the battlefield, seeing your horses dead, you sigh to yourself. There's a huge creature, though, that was one-shotted still a little bit inside of the woods. Daphne, as
That
you
definitely will.
Oh,
Yeah.
if you go
Sorry.
over there and look at that huge beast lying there by your feet, now when you actually have a time to look at it, it has a necklace on, a very crude one. The necklace itself is made out of this rope that is attached to a crude board. It doesn't have anything on it, on this side at least, but when you kind of kick it with your feet and flips over, it says, "Welcome, emissaries," in a crimson red paint.
You guys might want to look at this.
Mm.
I turn back to the party.
Leo's he's just gonna say it somewhat silently, but just loud enough so to hear and be like, a baby in the wilderness, I'm not prepared for this. I was, like, kind of, like, trying to be a little bit of a douchebag, about the fact earlier they said he wasn't be ready. And yeah, he's gonna go over there.
Okay. And I'm gonna jump time
Yeah.
a little bit forward into the future, kind of take care of your wounds.
What about the show?
You can take the soul if you want to.
Of everything?
Yeah.
Huh?
I'm definitely gonna take this big boy soul.
Yeah. The wolves around are not feasible to take whole souls. You can take fragments from them if you would want to.
What about the horses?
The same thing there. They're not really any material for level 1 spells, if that makes sense. But the beast will yield a potency 1 soul for the one who want to take it.
Yeah. So I would just like kneel down
Mhm.
and just, with a gentle gesture, close the eyes of a wolf and say, why your existence might be dangerous to me and to my whole party. That's why I have to bring you down. But your power can still live on and be of good. And just do her rituals of taking souls.
Alright. Lifting up from the body at your beckon is this little red globule of light that you're able to guide towards your soul mark, and it disappears within. Nice. Plenish your soul that you lost. And oh,
No. You go ahead. No, I don't.
okay.
Yeah.
You guys take care of your wounds. All the bodies around. Take the saddle packs and the backpacks off the horses. Anything that you can save, but the saddles themselves are way too heavy to carry around. Sit down by the fire together, look at each other, smile. Whatever this danger was, you overcame it. And you continue your night going back to sleep. Wake up in the morning, continue on your journey, and just a few hours after dawn, about 2 hours into your journey, you stop as you take in this view from afar and from above, looking onto a larger open area of the valley of Barovia, seeing a village in the distance, a river, and some kind of castle looming over everything. And with that, we are going to end tonight's episode of Curse of the Torment. Woo!
Yay!
Yay.